Welcome to the Nurses Break Room. It's not a place we get to visit very often in real life, but you're always welcome to come and recharge here. And while you're at it, head to selfcareisn'tselfish.com and grab your free copy of my book, Self-Care Isn't Selfish, The Compassionate Nurse's Step-by-Step Guide to Personalized Stress Relief. It's packed with simple, effective strategies to help you prioritize your needs without guilt so you can feel energized, focused, and ready to take on the day. Grab yours at selfcareisn'tselfish.com. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Nurses Break Room with Jenny Lytle, RN. This week, we are celebrating Nurses Week, and I thought that a fun way to kick that off would be by thinking about why you became a nurse. Now, if you're someone who's not a nurse, then you can still do this and apply it to your life as well, and I think really get some benefits from that. Think about why you got into the work that you did. We can often get very busy with all of the day-to-day busyness and the challenges that we face that we don't always take time to reflect on why we're doing what we're doing, aside from the money, and thinking about the things that we loved in the beginning and that we love now. Because chances are, even if you're feeling incredibly worn out, burned out, frustrated, there's still aspects of the work that you do enjoy. And sometimes those are few and far between. But just taking a bit of time to think about those can really reignite a passion for the work that we're doing. Now, I know that might seem super simplistic, but when we take a little bit of time to reflect on that, it can be an emotional experience because you've most likely had patients and families that have changed you, that have changed the way you think about certain conditions or certain things that felt so sure to you before. Maybe it seems a little more gray when you've walked alongside someone who's going through a circumstance that before had only been imaginary to you. So thinking about the things that you do love, what is it that makes those particular things so important to you? Is it knowing that you're helping someone with physical comfort, or that you're providing education to a patient or a family and helping to eliminate confusion and fear? Is it being able to just be a calming, professional, but caring presence to those who are struggling in some way? Or maybe it's your expertise where you're really able to jump in and make a difference by noticing that something isn't going well, that a patient is crashing. And because of your attention and knowledge, you're able to prevent something catastrophic from happening. And maybe even make a list of some of these things. And as you think through this, there might be some patients that come to mind or particular circumstances, and just jot those down and think about the ways that you make a difference in the lives of people every day. And I know it can be hard and heavy work, but thinking back on those things when the times do get a little bit more tough can be helpful. And I encourage people to keep a wins file of the things that impact us positively, the things that other people recognize, and also the things that we just know are a win for us for whatever reason. And so it's all of those things that make us feel good. So I encourage you to consider making a note and keeping some of these things in there as well. And then one of the things is we are helpers, we're caregivers. That's what we do, and that's part of who we are. And although, of course, I'm a big proponent of making sure that we're taking care of ourselves and not just everyone else, the fact of the matter is, when we help others, it helps us too. And so, how is a way that you can encourage one of your coworkers? How can you make them feel a little better? Maybe help them to shift their perspective just a bit. And this week, in celebration of Nurses Week, I've got a free digital self-care package for you. And that is something you do not necessarily have to be a nurse to get that. But of course, it is celebrating nurses because this is our week. And you can get that at jennylytle.com/nurses. In that, you're going to find some easy to use stress relief tools and journaling prompts, as well as a simple self-care plan and some bonus materials as well, including a free 14-day trial to the Nurses Break Room community, which is a safe, supportive place for nurses who need to de-stress and incorporate some real life self-care. It's kind of social media without the distractions and negativity of social media. And I've also got a deep discount on a limited time stress relief quick start offer. And that is a way to help you feel calm and clear and in control without guilt. And you'll be able to access that within the free kit, or you can go to jennylytle.com/work-with-Jenny. Until next time, remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's essential if we want to continue to care for others and live our best lives. Have a great week. Disclaimer. Although I am a registered nurse, the medical and health information contained in this podcast is provided for general information and educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional advice. Therefore, before taking any actions based upon such information, I encourage you to consult with appropriate professionals. I do not provide any specific medical or health advice, and the use of or reliance on any information contained in this podcast is solely at your own risk.